What's going on, everybody? This is Good Cover, Bad Cover. Today we're doing the song Dear God by the band XTC. This is off of their 9th album from 1986, Skylarking, which we have done a song off of them before. This band, this sad band that never received any money. Ugh. Anyways, we're checking out Dear God by XTC. I haven't heard this or the cover. The cover is by Sarah McLachlan, so it will please all of the Canadians in the audience. Amazing. Wow. 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so Dear God is about a struggling agnostic who writes a letter to God while challenging his existence. The song was conceived in a skiffy style. What the hell is that? But while playing the Beatles' Rocky Raccoon. Partridge was inspired to move Dear God closer to that song's direction. Dear God was not included on original pressings of Skylarking, but it was always intended to be on the album. Interesting. Okay, what is a skiffy style? Oh, skiffle. Sorry, skiffle. A genre of folk music with influences from American folk music, blues, country, bluegrass, and jazz. Generally performed with a mixture of manufactured and homemade or improvised instruments, originating as a form in the United States in the first half of the 20th century. It became extremely popular in the UK in the 50s, where it was played by all kinds of people. Origins of skiffle are obscure, but generally thought to lie in African American musical culture in the early 20th century. Skiffle is often said to have developed from New Orleans jazz, but this claim has been disputed. Improvised jug bands playing blues and jazz were common across the American South in the early decades of the 20th century. They used instruments such as washboard, jugs, washtub bass, cigar box, fiddle, musical saw, and comb and paper kazoos, as well as more conventional instruments such as acoustic guitar and banjo. So, there we go. We're going to check out the official music video for XTC, Dear God, and then we're going to check out Sarah McLachlan's version to see what she did with it. So, first, and again, I haven't heard either version. I've not heard this song before, to my knowledge. Let's check out XTC. We're going to listen to this song. They're not going to get paid a red cent for it. It's a damn shame. Okay, alright. It's because they got robbed by their... Anyways, that's in another video. You'll have to go back and watch that. Anyways, alright, let's check this out. Bam.
Down here, I don't mean a big reduction in the price of beer, but all the people that you made in your image, see them starving on their feet, cause they don't get enough to eat from God. Can't believe in you.
Dear God, sorry to disturb you, but I feel that I should be loud and clear. We all need a big reduction in amount of tears. All the people that you made in your image, sit and fighting in the street. won't believe it. I won't believe in heaven and hell, no saints, no sinners, no devil as well. The pearly gates, no thorny crown. You're always letting us humans down. The wars you bring, the babes you drown, those lost at sea and never found. And it's the same the whole world round. The earth I see helps to compound. The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. It's just our eyes on the holy host. And if you're up there, you perceive that my heart's here upon the sea. But there's one thing I don't believe in.
It's you. Dear
That major and major. Okay. I like that. I mean, I want to check out the lyrics actually, because, you know, I'm a lyric guy, right? Because I feel like it's kind of important on here. I did like the song though, I have to say. It was very interesting. I didn't get any of that skiffle business. I didn't really get that. I definitely got Beatles. I could get that. But the skiffle stuff that they were talking about, I wasn't really catching. Okay, Dear God, XTC lyrics. Let me check this out. What is going on here? Okay, Dear God, hope you get the letter and I pray you make it better down here. I don't mean a big reduction in the price of beer, but all the people that you made in your image, see them starving on their feet because they don't get enough to eat from God. I can't believe in you. Dear God, sorry to disturb you, but I feel that I should be heard loud and clear. We all need a big reduction in amount of tears, and all the people that you made in your image, see them fighting in the street because they can't make opinions meet about God. I can't believe in you. Did you make disease and the diamond blue? Did you make mankind after we made you? And the devil too. Dear God, don't know if you noticed, but your name is on a lot of quotes in this book. Us crazy humans wrote it. You should take a look. And all the people that you made in your image still believing that junk is true. Well, I know it ain't, so do you. Dear God, I can't believe in, I don't believe in. I won't believe in heaven and hell, no saints, no sinners, no devil as well, no pearly gates, no thorny crown. You're always letting us humans down. The wars you bring, the babes you drown, those lost at sea and never found, and it's the same the whole world round. The hurt I see helps to compound that Father, Son, and Holy Ghost is just somebody's unholy hoax. And if you're up there, you perceive that my heart's here upon my sleeve. If there's one thing I don't believe in, it's you, dear God. Jeez. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. You know, I feel like there's one thing that always comes down, everything comes down to, right? When it has to do with anything, it could have to do with religion and God and music and life and anything, right? And that's personal choice, right? So you can choose to believe anything you want, freaking anything you want, whatever you want, right? So I mean, you can choose to go this route if you want, or you could choose to go the complete opposite route, or you can choose to go somewhere in the middle of these, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I went to Catholic school my whole life, right? There are things that I believe and things that I don't believe off of that. There were certain things from going to Catholic school that I immediately was like, nah, hell no. But then, you know, just through living, you're like, okay, this makes sense. Maybe it doesn't make sense to everybody. Everybody has the things that they believe, and that's their beliefs. No one is going to change their belief. You know, that's just what it is. I don't know. It's kind of tough. You know, it's kind of like, it's tough. I mean, it is. It's tough to square some things, for sure. But I think that ultimately, you know, it just comes down to choice. You know, if you're in a bad situation, you know, whether you were born there, put there, or you know, because you're a kid or whatever, or you're an adult and your choices and et cetera, et cetera. I don't know. It's a tough thing. It's a tough thing. Okay, regardless, I like the song. Just as music, which is what I'm really here for, I like the song. I think it's pretty cool. I like the changes. I do like the concept of the song, actually. You know, even though it's like anti-God, I do like the concept of the song. Just because it's a, you know, they were like, we're going to do this, and then they went and they did that, you know. So, anyways, okay, now we're going to check out Sarah McLachlan's version. Let's see what we can find out about this. Anything? Todd Rundgren did it. Okay, but Sarah McLachlan did it in 1995. Released on A Testimonial Dinner, The Songs of XTC. Cool, so this was just like a compilation of artists doing XTC songs. That's cool. 90s. They Might Be Giants, Crash Test Dummies, Sarah McLachlan, The Rembrandts, Space Hog, Joe Jackson, The Verve Pipe. All right. So we're checking out Sarah McLachlan doing Dear God. Let's get to it. Bam. Bass.
I pray you can make it better down here. I don't need a big reduction in the price of beer. And all the people that you made in your image, see them starving on their feet, 'cause they don't get enough to eat from God. Can't believe it.
Fretless bass also? Am I hearing that? It's a cool vibe.
That I should be heard loud and clear. We all need a big reduction in amount of tears. And all the people that you made in your image, they've been fighting in the street, 'cause they can't make opinions meet about God.
Just made it better. Damn. Really cool. Wow. Okay, so they had strings earlier, but this part was the string part, right? But they're doing it with piano and like a keys.
If you notice, but your name is on a lot of quotes in this book. As crazy humans wrote it, you should take a look. And all the people that you made in your image still believing that junk is true. Well, I know it ain't, and so do you, dear God. I can't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe in heaven or hell. No saints, no sin, no devil as well. No pearly gates, no thorny crown. You're always letting us humans down. The walls you break, the
Okay. So in terms of the music and all that, this is excellent. This is good cover. Easily good cover. This is really good. Really good. I feel like her version is better than the original. Whew. Yeah, that was really excellent. That was excellent. Really, really fantastic. Scene setting, vibe, just fantastic. Really awesome. You know, when I hear the song again, I'm just like, these people they're just forgetting that, like, you have the choice. You have the choice to be good, to be an asshole, to be evil, to be any of it. And everybody has that choice. So, like, I mean, it doesn't need to be some huge thing, you know? It's no different than just, like, you know, you to another person one-on-one. It's like you get to know that person. You know, everybody, I don't know. It's just so big, you know, and it's ridiculous for me to even try, you know. But I'm just like, your choices and your beliefs, they're yours. They're yours, right? So if you choose to do this with it, that's what's going to happen. If you choose to do this with it, that's what's going to happen. I don't understand why. I mean, and everybody does it. I feel like most people do it. They do things that are not in their best interest, right? I do it. Everybody does it, right? From time to time, or all the time, depending on what kind of rut you're in or whatever. You know, but to me, that's all it is. It's just like, I mean, if you want to blame it on something else, that's also a choice. Ultimately, it's on you. Anyways, and if we're all made in God's image, wouldn't that make us God? Right? So the finger is still pointing back at you. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's just what it is. It always goes back to you. It always goes back to you. Sure, things can happen upon you. Sure. But it's always like what you do with these things. It's never, you can't change other people and other things. You can only change your response to them. Right? Again, right? You can't control other things and other people. You can only control you and your responses. Become captain of that. Anyways, the song, freaking amazing. Amazing song. Amazing. See how I can separate the two? Not everybody can do that. Some people, they're just like, oh, you know. And I understand sometimes it can be difficult, you know, to square that. You know, it's like some people, you know, I remember when the R. Kelly stuff, right, was coming out and happening, and I was in, a wedding band that played an R. Kelly song. We did one R. Kelly song, but people freaking loved it. And we kept on going back and forth about, should we play it? Should we play it? And I'm like, yeah, let's play it. Yeah, let's play it. Separate the two. I love Michael Jackson. You know, some people are all like, no. You gotta be able to separate. You gotta be able to separate the art. To me, that's a whole other thing. Anyways, this song, really freaking awesome. Like, musically, just fantastic. And she killed it. Great cover. Let me know what you think in the description below. Good cover, bad cover. I'll catch you in the next video.